Would you rather be a hobbit or an elf for 24 hours?
I would definitely choose to be an elf for 24 hours. I'm already fairly dwarven, short of stature, long of beard. Quite fond of digging deep mines, looking for treasure, that kind of thing. So yeah, it'd be nice to, wander around carrying a bow, being taller, and not have to go around wielding these axes.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Indian food. Always. I'm a massive fan of curries, and pretty much anything from the Indian subcontinent. The food is phenomenal. It's full of flavour. Doesn't always have to be fiery hot, although I do tend to prefer crazy chili levels. Generally, I just like a lot of spicy and flavoured food, and for me, I think Indian food just ticks all the boxes. So definitely Indian food.
Would you rather eat a stick of butter or snort a tablespoon of salt?
Put it basically, I don't think I would ever want to huff table salt up my nose. It would just be, nah, that's not happening. Hello there again, but it does make you a bit nauseous. I think I'd sooner probably suffer the nausea as the burning sensation of my sinuses rotting.
How do you feel about putting pineapple on a pizza?
It's wrong. That's my spin on it. I'm putting that to bed now. It's wrong. It shouldn't happen. Pineapple, I think, marries up very well with ham or gammon or generally pork in general. But put that with cheese, nah. That's just that's a bridge too far. Combination of cheese and pineapple is just no.
If you could have dinner with any currently alive person in the world, who would it be?
With the whole lockdown thing, obviously, people we've all been stuck inside for months now. And we all fell into that sort of comfort zone of taking everything for granted, including going out for food and going out for meals. It's something that I used to really enjoy doing, although I didn't do it very often. But myself and my wife really enjoyed going out for food. Not necessarily for special occasions, but just to have a date night. But obviously all that's had to stop, and while we do still try to make some sort of date night at home, it's not the same. So if I could pick anyone, it would be my wife to go and have a meal out.
How would you rate your memory?
Yeah, I've definitely got a really garbage memory. I would rate it out of 10, -10. Probably by the time I finish this little question, answering the question that I'm doing now, I'll have probably actually forgotten what the question was, which is one of the reasons I tend to digress and go into the random things and ramble on. What were we about again?
What are some fun and interesting alternatives to war that countries could settle their differences with?
I think if wars were fought more in the style of the TV show Gladiators, where two world leaders or the leaders of the countries that are at war would fight the whole thing out with pugil sticks, that would be probably fun and interesting. Or perhaps in a WWE environment, we basically have some sort of SmackDown or a Royal Rumble. That would be pretty awesome. I'm sure people would subscribe to watch that.
What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable?
Some sewing supplies, needles, threads for a sewing machine, um, a long length of rope, a basket, some lotion, and maybe some dog food for a small Bichon Frise. Those who know.
Would you rather have X-ray vision or magnified hearing?
Yeah, I would definitely sooner have the magnified hearing. My previous employment, I used to work in the steel industry, and despite the hearing protection, over the years it's definitely damaged my hearing a little bit. Plus all the years of attending gigs and mixing, sitting behind a mixing desk listening to music for hours and hours and hours, it does take the toll on the hearing. So I think I would sooner have much more improved hearing. Having said, X-ray vision would be pretty cool as well. You would essentially be walking around in a world of skeletons. That's presuming, you couldn't switch it off. If it's like on all the time, you're just going to literally be walking around in a world of skeletons. Which, yeah, that would definitely be kind of cool.
Would you rather have Rambo or the Terminator on your side?
Yeah, definitely sooner have the Terminator any day. Basic, just listen and understand that a Terminator would always be out there protecting you. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and absolutely will not stop ever until your enemies are dead. What more can you want? Don't get me wrong, Rambo's awesome, but he's not exactly, living tissue over a metal endoskeleton. He's not that level of cool.